Morning, students. Again, I welcome you people. So, I think you people were listening to my lecture on the subject for HR, but there was small changes, and from today onwards, I'll be handling marketing. So, I think already I spoke to two or three students, and they told that Sir has covered already some up to the scope. And today, I'll be talking about environment. So environment, no? Here it relates for each and every department. It is environment relates to different aspects. But here we will be talking about related to marketing environment. We will not be talking about work environment or that is totally different. Here we will be purely talking about marketing environment. So generally here, yeah, general meaning of environment is here is we will be talking about surroundings. External forces or influences or circumstances which someone or something is existing. So the environment of an organization is the aggregate for all conditions, events and influences that surrounds and affects it. So because of this environment you would have studied how in general when you're talking about work environment, no, the work environment is not good, how the production is being affected. Same likewise in marketing also same concept. If the environment is not proper, you cannot market your product or you cannot satisfy your customer. Anything you cannot do. So this is what actually general concept of environment is. And what is marketing environment? So according to Philip Kotler, so please everybody, you should have one personal copy of marketing management book, which is authored by Philip Kotler. Please have a personal copy; it will be useful for you. According to Philip Kotler, so marketing environment refers to the external factors or forces that it is affecting the company's ability to develop and maintain a successful relationship with its target customer. This is what, according to Philip Kotler, what he is telling is the external factors that is really affecting the company's ability to develop and maintain successful relationship with its target customer. So you're not targeting the entire market, only you're targeting the your customers. So that is what according to Philip Kotler marketing environment is. This picture contains, so company is the inward part and internal factors are the suppliers, customers, competitors, intermediaries. So somebody else might be raising a doubt that customers, competitors and all are external forces. You might be thinking no. So everything is internal environment only that comes under micro environment actually. And outer part, demographic, socio-cultural, political, technological, physical, economic and all, it is actually macro environment. So this is what we will be studying now, marketing environment. So environment and external environment. So internal actually I'm not talking about internal, micro environment and macro environment. These two aspects we will be studying today related to uh, marketing environment. So first we will see marketing environment consists of two components, that is actually micro and macro. And micro consists of actually, according to the diagram which we have seen previously, it refers, what is micro environment is, it refers to the company's immediate environment, that is company and next level, that is those environment factors that are in its reachable level. So that is what here proximity. So that is those environment factors that are in its proximity, and these factors affect the company's prospects directly. So directly it will be affecting the company's environment. And first point is organizational internal environment. So how far and there will be interrelated groups in an organization, how far they are handling. So different departments will be there in the organization, how far they are coordinating with each other without any hiccups, how far they are achieving the target. So first thing is wherever you go in micro environment, first thing they'll be talking about is only organizational internal environment only. How far they are coordinating with each other or with each department, and how the organization is going on smoothly. And this one is internal management. We can talk about is marketing. No? So we can talk about purchase. We can talk about finance, then research and development, factory. According to, I'm talking about marketing. So you can talk about purchase, what type of purchase they are going for, and finance options, then research and development, factory. These four areas constitutes of organizational internal management related to marketing. Okay, mainly people will be talking about R&D, where they focus on many aspects, and then suppliers. So the companies who provide resources, that are needed by that firm, and thereby alter 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 their its competitive position and marketing capabilities. So they might be raw material suppliers, energy suppliers, suppliers of labor and capital, etc., whichever it is. So not only I'm not talking about only the raw material suppliers, even energy suppliers also you can talk. Then intermediaries, no middlemen. So intermediaries means middlemen. So the middleman consists of wholesaler, retailers, distributing agencies, everybody we can talk. So these people constitutes of intermediaries, and they are actually called as business houses or individuals who come to the aid of the company, because middlemen only they play the very important role because they're having a direct link to the customers. So they also will be coming under micro environment only, and uh, these are all the things, the zero level channels actually, where from manufacturer, I'm talking about here intermediaries, no? So we are talking about this particular channel, how it is being, how the product is being sent to customers. So first level, no, from manufacturer to directly to consumer, and the next level channel, no, next that is one level channel. That is one intermediary will be there in that particular channel from producer, and wholesaler will be there and consumer will be there, as only one person is there in between manufacturer and the consumer. So it is called as one level channel. And two level channel is from producer to consumer. In between there will be two persons, that is wholesaler and retailer. So you can split actually. This is I'm giving an example, but when we are talking about intermediaries in the coming units, no, or in distribution, so the link will be totally of different. Just for an example, I'm telling from 0 to 2 level channels, how many intermediaries will be there, and then customers. So the customers of the company. So here we can talk about a different type of customers, ultimate customers, then industrial customers, resellers, then government and non-profit customers, international customers. Ultimate customers are the person who are regular customers for you. Every time he will be purchasing the products, and then industrial customers, uh, they only go for uh, again industry means again they'll be going they'll be purchasing the product only for assembling, and then resellers, they'll be again manufacturing, or they'll be adding your product and they'll be reselling it. And then government and other non-profit customers, government they might be purchasing, or NGOs they might be purchasing a product for some other purpose. Then international customers, the persons who are purchasing a product globally. So competitors, public. So everything will be we can talk about in micro environment. Okay, same competitors means I think everybody you people know the company which is selling the same characteristics of your product. That is what here who sell the goods and services of similar description in the same market. Okay, whatever you are having, same type they also will be having, and they itself will be. They are called as actually competitors. So this is uh, this is actually it is very essential to build an effective system of marketing. So or else you will be missing a lot in the market share. And then public. So public you can talk about whether they are having the potential interest or impact on company's ability to achieve their objectives. So if you want to build a goodwill, no, you should actually seek a favorable response. So it is very crucial for a company to satisfy the general public as well. So the micro environment factors consists of various things. So these are all beyond your control. So it refers do not concern the immediate environment. So these are actually uncontrollable factors where many things come into picture, which directly affects the concern's ability to operate in the market effectively. And these are all the things: demographic, political, social, technology. So we can talk about each and every factor in a very big manner actually. And these are all the things: demographic, economic, physical, technology, political, socio-cultural factors. And then in demographic factors, no? So it is actually the study of population either in terms of size or density. And mainly we'll be talking about in demographic factor is age, gender, then occupation, etc. Everything we'll be talking in demographic factors. Why we are talking this demographic factors? No, even when you are going for target market, no. So these demographic factors it will be useful for you a lot when you can easily target. So not only they are talking about demographic. So here we are given an example. So a growth in population means increasing human needs. So that it is resulting in expansion of product markets. If there is, again, next point it is linked here, if there is sufficient purchasing power. So next point, no, economic factors also it is being linked here. So demographic factors consists of age, gender, then size, density, location, everything. Actually, even we can split into geographical factors. Here we'll not be talking, but here we are talking about location also. So please understand demographic is actually demographic profile or demographic environment factors here is age, gender, size, density, then location. Occupation also we can take. So these constitutes actually demographic factors, and this is this will be really affecting the marketing environment for the company. So I told you this previous last sentence is linked to this factor, economic factors. So whether the purchasing level of the customers has been increased or not. You know, everybody knows for the past 1 year, you can see whether the purchasing power of the consumers has increased or not. So this really affects the company's performance because all the companies mostly depend on economic purchase of the customers. So this is purely for all the companies actually. So it is really affecting the spending power of the people. So most of the people know for the past 1 year or 1.5 years they are not spending for unwanted, not I should not tell here unwanted items. We can tell it as for some luxury items. That's all I can tell. Not beyond it. So or else it will be we cannot tell I'm not telling unwanted and all. some luxury items and all. Only people are now spending only for very basic needs. They're not going for extra whatever people will be telling for investment practices. No, that and all they are not at all planning nowadays because of this situation. And then physical factors. So here we can talk about uh, many things actually. So the components of physical forces are earth, earth's natural, renewable, and non-renewable resources. So how this is affecting this market, no? External market, often change actually, and the level and type of resources available to a marketer depends upon the type of the product here I'm talking. Why physical factors we are talking here? No? So it depends upon the I told about its natural resources and non-renewable resources. So we can talk because it depends upon the even the seasonal products also we can talk about here in physical factors. When you're going for seasonal products, no, sometimes we'll be getting in the 3 months and next 9 months will not be getting. So these are all the physical factors, availability of the products in the according to the factors situated. This is what we'll be talking about. It's nature. These are all nature, depending upon the resources available. So sometimes I can tell also an example for even for current. So wind energy. So wind energy, you know, in some season we will be getting more power through wind energy, and some season we will not be getting uh, much resources from wind energy. So these are all the examples we can take. I am telling only for one particular. Like this, many examples are there, and uh, so one more thing, it is not there, but I am talking here. Uh, Political factors. So political factors, no. So the political factors here mainly consist of depending upon the how the political environment is here for the country. So it depends. So if the political party is very strong, no, and stable, and many companies will be coming and investing in India. So depends upon the situation of the political and the parties ruling in the country. So here, certainly we'll be talking about in the world, India is rated whether the companies are coming to India to invest. If you go for that rating, no, so the India stands in actually 63rd position. Which country ranking first? So in that, no, if you're finding out it, we are only we were 66 and now it is 56th position. So 10 points we have come up. So political factors, and now it is totally different. I'm not talking about this 1 year or 1.5 years. So political factors, they should not keep on change the policies in the industrial policies or any other policies. No, if they are keeping on changing, no, that no companies will be trying to invest or they'll be going for new products or new changes they cannot do. So the policies fixed by the government, it should be stable. Then only the marketing environment also will be stable. So it is directly affecting the company. Next comes here technological factors. So now, when I want to talk in a simple or in one line, if I want to talk, every day one new product is entering into the market. If not one in a day, at least in a week, a new product is entering into the market. Why? Because people expectations are gone high, and the resources availability to go for production. No? You can talk about that also. So every day companies talk about updated, and customers from the customer's point of view. Here they also talk about uh, they want added features, keep on talk. So company they should adopt for latest technology or else they'll be outdated in the market. So only few companies we can count we can count actually in fingers. The companies is withstanding for more than 40 years, you can tell. So why they are withstanding still in the market? All these factors and main factor also is technological factors. So you should adopt many companies outdated and they have gone out of the market because of this factor only, technological factor and socio-cultural factors. In socio-cultural factors, if any company is successful in India, they will be successful all over the world. Why? Because in India, no, every 100 kilometers we are having one different culture, right? And they follow different practices in each and every 100 kilometers. You can see if you're traveling no, to down south of Tamil Nadu, you can see the difference between from Chennai to Tiruchi itself, you can feel. So it is almost 200 and from my place, I'm telling 250 kilometers. You're traveling from to for 250 kilometers, you can check how the culture is changing from one place to another. So it purely depends actually. So we are having because religion we can talk about. We're talking about caste based is there. Then we can talk about language based is there. So we can split. So totally I'm talking about every 100 kilometers culture changes. Apart from culture, we can talk about even religious based, language based, everything we can talk. So or else no, it will be very we cannot certainly I told at the beginning itself when you're talking about socio-cultural class, we can plan about if the company is successful in India means it will be successful all over the world. That is what I told actually. So with this, uh, I conclude this video, students. Thank you.